If you're going to read the Bible for the first time and you're going to start out with Genesis, I just want to give you a brief overview of the things that happen in Genesis to help you keep a little bit of an order to everything that's going on. Now, keep in mind that there is a lot of information that's covered in Genesis, and as you go back to this book over the years, there's going to be more and more and more information that you unpack, that you uncover, or that you realize later on. But for now, I just want to focus on just a few highlights, a few points to help you get through that book and get you over to Exodus. It starts off with the creation story where God created this world. From there, it goes on to the Garden of Eden, where we see Adam and Eve introduced. They disobey God, which introduces what we call the fall, where sin is introduced into the world. But even though now we have sin, we have hope that comes right alongside it. This is known as a proto-evangelium. God promises that the offspring of the woman one day will crush the serpent's head. This is the first hint of a savior. Then the book moves over to stories of human decline and also God's mercy. Cain kills Abel, violence spreads, and by the time of Noah, the world is in a chaos. God sends the flood, but preserves Noah and his family and sets up a Noahic covenant with him, which is symbolized with the rainbow. In this covenant, it is universal, and he promises not to wipe out humanity again by a flood. From there, the book shifts again to now the story of the Israelites. It follows the patriarchs of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. God calls Abraham and promises land and descendants and promises a blessing through all nations through him. Through Isaac, that promise continues, and then it leads over to Jacob, who becomes Israel. Israel is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, and the 12 tribes of Israel are very important because all through the Old Testament, they get mentioned, and even some in the New Testament as well. And then the last major section focuses on Joseph, which I made a whole video on. But in the story of Joseph, you see how the Israelites end up in Egypt, which sets up the book of Exodus. So the book of Genesis is about beginnings, but it's more than that, and it starts to set up God's plan for redemption. Creation, fall, covenant, and the start of salvation. So there you have it. If you are currently going through Genesis, if you are starting it right now, or if you have already finished it, let me know in the comments what your takeaways are and what you think.